late to repent. The time is now.
Calm your body and mind.
Stay right there while I give you a present!
Take this!
Try that again! You can't run!
Leave the rest to me. I won't go easy on you.
You couldn't have done it without me. Wait, there are silver
We should avoid an open conflict. It's too late to repent.
You can still walk away. Calm your body and mind.
My turn.
Just a scratch.
Step aside. The time is now.
You couldn't have done it without me. I don't see a switch for the gate. Over there!
There's a monster in the area. We'll need to deal with it first.
Crash now or... Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
Rules are made to be broken.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
You know nothing of the weight behind this power. Witness the stars shatter before you. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Move carefully.
Leave the rest to me. I won't go easy on you.
Let's make it quick.
Calm your body and mind.
You have the worst luck running into me.
Let's go.
Won't go easy on you.
Whoa, there's so much!
There's knowledge of this in the databank.
Seems you need to experience. Calm your body and mind.
Watch this!
Let's make it quick. Batter up!
Seems you need. The galaxy is vast beyond compare.
She really caught up with us. Even had time to set up an ambush.
You dare underestimate me?
Even though it has suffered fragmentum corrosion, this is still part of Belobog. It was our home. Enough cat and mouse. Drop your weapons and come with me.
Ah, you're such a nuisance. Just what crime are we supposed to have committed again? It better be worth you following us all.
My orders are to arrest you. It is
You saw us yesterday. Do you remember? How can such a drastic change have occurred in the course of one night?
the Madam Guardian, and she summoned me last night to tell me that
Huh, what a two-faced...
publicly insulting the Supreme Guardian only elevates the seriousness of your crime.
We're wasting our words, March. At least one thing is clear. We must...
Well, if there's no escape...
Leave the rest to me. I won't go easy on you. You know nothing of the weight behind this power. Witness the stars shatter before you. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Calm your body and mind.
Batter up!
Duck! Lady Bronya!
I'll handle these evildoers myself. Onward!
Move carefully.
I won't go easy on you.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
Rules are made to be broken.
The truth of life and death, revealed this sanctuary, is but a vision!
Stay right there while I give you a present!
Let's go.
You can't run!
Back off.
Step aside. I have no interest.
My turn. Watch this!
Clemency?
Try that again!
Fight with me.
Just a scratch.
Calm your body and mind.
Let's make it quick.
Stop right there.
You have the worst luck running into me. Watch this!
You can still walk away. I won't go easy on you.
This is our chance. Batter up!
Calm your body and mind.
This girl's pretty strong. Hey, Don Hung! Maybe now.
You.
You're no fun.
Intruders, give it up.
Ooh, sorry. I didn't mean to ruin the intensity of the moment.
What is this?
I can't breathe.
I have one thing to say. Sampo never lets friends who've helped him come to harm. I say what I mean, and I mean what I say.
They will suffer, sacrifice, and die because of my order.
It is not death which frees them. They will be swept into the infancy of a new world.
What about the Underworlders? They will lose the protection of the Architects. They will see me as a tyrant.
You have witnessed the world we have promised. A temporary misunderstanding for an eternity of prosperity. We will honor your decision.
I understand.
Come on, those toys of yours aren't that dangerous.
Then why hasn't she woken up yet?
Because she's sound asleep. Didn't you hear her sleep talking? Poor child. Sounded like a bad nightmare. Tell me the truth, Sampo. What are you gonna do about the overworld girl?
What am I gonna do about her? Why, wait for the opportunity and send her back, together with the rest of them, of course. Hey, come on, what's with the...
You're a bad liar, Sampo Koski.
What? I didn't mean to bring her along. The smoke was too dense. I was in a daze. Before I knew it, I'd somehow dragged her down here, too.
What are you up to, Sampo? Why do you insist on getting caught up in overworld affairs that have nothing to do with you? If it's a whole lot more attention from Wildfire you want, you're going about it the right way.
Hey now, Sampo Koski's primary concern is taking care of his friends. These guys scratched my back. How could I live with myself if I didn't scratch theirs? And another thing, where does Wildfire get off assuming that these fine folks won't come in useful to them, huh? I mean, you never know.
Which is why you've set them loose in the underground?
Come on, accidents happen. I'll have them rounded up in no time.
That girl... Get her back as soon as possible, then don't let her out of your sight. The underground has been sealed off for over 10 years now. The children won't even remember what overgrounders look like. If a girl in a Silvermane Guard uniform suddenly shows up, what would Wildfire do with her? What would they do with you?
All right, I get it. I'm setting off right now. I'll have to trouble you to look after them while I'm gone, ma'am.
Hey, sleepyhead. Looks like you're awake. How are you feeling? Any aches or pains? I bet you were mumbling something about stellarons and wishes. I couldn't make sense of it. Well, now that you're awake, you should probably try moving your limbs. I'm Natasha, a doctor in the underground. You've already spent a day in my clinic. Nice to meet you, too. You're very polite. Sampo's gone to clear up a mess of his own making, so I'm looking after you in the meantime. Based on your current state, I don't think there's any cause for alarm. You seem perfectly healthy. So if you don't mind, I'll go and take a look at the other patients. Sampo just told me that you lost consciousness. He didn't say why. Still, I'll wager it had something to do with him. He's always tinkering with his devices. Anyway, the opinion of the clinic is that none of you have come to harm. Sampo told me. Don't worry, the Silvermane Guards won't follow you below ground. We've been cut off from the surface for many years. Even when things were at their worst down here, they never showed. Of course, I don't know the whole story behind why the architects ordered the lockdown. Who knows? Thanks to you, they might finally be about to lift it. Something that Wildfire's wanted to achieve for a long time now. Oh, please, you needn't worry. You've just been asleep for a while. I barely had to lift a finger. I might have exaggerated your condition for Sampo's years, but that guy owes me. Better bring me back. They've been up for a while already. The young guy with the dark hair left first. He went with Sampo. Your rowdier friend took off soon after waking up. I imagine she's taking a stroll nearby. As for the girl in the Silvermane Guard uniform, I told Sampo to watch her, but it seems that he left his post, and she made a run for it. Good question. He's a man of mystery. He claims to be a simple cross-border businessman. Not that there's much to interest an overworlder down here. Either way, he's got a surprising number of connections. I've managed to secure more than a few urgent medical supplies through him, and he's been a big help to Wildfire. In any case, I don't think his intentions are sinister. It's a grassroots organization. Think of it as the Silvermane Guards of the Underground, but less stone-hearted. No need to thank me. It's a doctor's duty to heal.
I gotta find March 7th and Dan home. But where should I start?
So, you promise that if I win hide and seek, you'll. Yep, all the ins and outs! It just means you'll tell me all the details. No hiding anything, and no telling fibs. Hook isn't an
Yeah, never.
Well, that's settled then. Okay, let's play. Huh? You! When did you get here? This isn't just how it's like this. After I woke up, that doctor said Sampo had taken Don, but they said I had to join the moles or something if I wanted to find out. And to do that, I had to prove my strength by winning a game of hide and seek. You just got here and now you're gonna leave. Play hide and seek. Hey, are you done with your...
Yeah.
Okay, we're done.
Sure. I guess. Boss.
You're right, Julian. Okay, so you kids think you're better than us, huh? It's simple. When you see one of them, you just have to catch them. Ha! Gotcha! So what? It's just a practice. Right? 47. Ready or not? The moles haven't lost a game for ages. God, haha, I caught you. Doesn't count unless... What? But we caught...
I thought I...
Something's not right. That guy's been staring at us this whole time. My instincts are telling me...
Nonsense!
All right, the jig is up. No need for the melodrama. Don't run!
Not fair! I'm the boss. Do your worst!
What are they feeding you kids down here?
Darn! How did you...
Those with... Hey, I read books, you know. So, pitch dark... So the blue-haired guy, take your dark-haired friend to the fight club. No kidding. They didn't exactly, pitch dark Hook the Great. Boy, come with Hook. I'll take you over. Thanks. Oh, that's pitch dark Hook. A club just for fighting. Who knew undergrounders had such brutal hobbies? In fact, it's awesome! They let you take part? When did this place last have an inspection? We're here! Hook's gonna go fight. See you later! Who's in charge here? The moles are in charge, that's who. But only... it's... Ooh, they need one more player there.
My friend, looking for a ticket?
Hey, I heard a new fighter showed up at the club. Young guy, dark hair. They say he's...
I heard someone say he's an elite Silvermane guard.
Don't be ridiculous. The Silvermane guards have been gone...
Brothers and sisters! Are you ready for today's most spectacular, spine-tingling, earth-shattering contest? On one side, recommended by tall, blue, and handsome, the unsmiling Pulverizer, and his opponent is none other than the Given that no other fighter was willing to take on the strength of Team, and so,
Quick, let's help him!
Oh, brothers and sisters! An unexpected turn of events!
So you're awake.
Yeah, the first thing we did was go look for you. And now that we've found...
Brothers and sisters, you can feel their passion. The magnetic pull of this electric sport is undeniable. But let me... And Cold Dragon Young is signaling that the contest will go ahead. He's just itching to get into it. And so are we. It's the Iron Fists of Cold Dragon Young and friends.
I can take them on my own, you know.
We need to work on your emotional intelligence.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Leave the rest to me. I won't go easy on you.
Oh, what a beautiful performance! Cold Dragon Young and his last-minute admirers emerge victorious!
Admirers? How come we don't get cool nicknames? Forget it. I think our... Hey, look! It's Sampo!
Let's get after him.
I can't have gotten too far. Let's search nearby.
Hey, it's you! I was just thinking to myself, am I getting robbed? Who are these people following me? So, you start...
Save it. You saw us in there and got scared, so you pulled a runner.
Me? Scared? Oh, my friends. Whoa, 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 whoa. Rewind. If I hadn't made a break for it, Japard would have caught all of us. And do you think he would have given you a chance to explain yourselves? He would have checked you straight into the Gray Bar Hotel. Meanwhile, there I was, looking out for you from the shadows. Do you know how difficult it was to make an entrance? They were watching you the whole time. I had no choice but to take you guys down here. It was too dangerous for us on the surface. We're wanted criminals. Sure, the underworld has its drawbacks, but at least the guards would never follow us.
Be that as it may, did you really have to poison us?
Maybe you've forgotten, but we were in a tight spot, my friend. There was no time to think. I had to use whatever I could.
So it wasn't to cover anything up?
Dan Heng, what's the...
Well, I'm not certain yet. But there's more to our friend here than meets the eye.
You win. I'll help you to the best of my ability, free of charge, I might add. But please, don't go spreading rumors about me. All right, to prove my sincerity, I'll introduce... Well, if you want my opinion, they're a bunch of artless, stubborn fools. But who cares what I think, huh? They're a band of do-gooders who sprung up to maintain order in the underground after the Silvermane guards withdrew. Wildfire set up shop. Still, don't underestimate. Well, there's no such thing as a free lunch, of course. Wildfire has no... I'm telling you, no matter where you go, there's only one rule to getting things done. Because you're looking for something? Why are you asking? Dan Heng told me you got...
You said I'd uncover a clue if I became the Fight Club champion.
Yeah. I mean, if you fought in the final round and won, you'd have incredible street cred right now. Wildfire wouldn't think twice about talking with you. Have a little faith. It's like...
So, what does Wildfire do all day?
Everything. They keep the peace, uphold justice, fight for resources, distribute goods. The sliver of trust they have for me has to do with the last one. Huh. Where's Joshua?
What are those shiny rocks?
This is geomarrow, an exothermic ore. The underground and the surface are sealed off from one another, right? Well, only the geomarrow transport line is still running. The underground sends ore to the surface, and the surface sends goods to the underground. At least most undergrounders are miners, and this is what they mine for a living. You know, if we didn't have geomarrow to burn, this... All right, let's keep moving. The person I was looking for isn't here. Old Oleg isn't here either? Where is everyone?
So you're leading us on another wild goose chase?
I wouldn't dare. Trust me, we're getting close.
Huh? What's that huge structure in the distance?
Oh, that's the furnace core. It's the pillar that connects the underworld and the overworld. People used to travel up and down that thing, but then...
Then what?
It's a long story. In any case, practically nothing moves up or down anymore.
Except you.
Oh, come on, my dear fellow. I thought we weren't going to discuss this. I beg you.
Interesting.
Zila's usually always out on patrol here at this time. What's Wildfire up to?
Hey, look! Who is that? It looks like she's in trouble.
My friends, don't just stand there. This drama doesn't need any more bystanders.
Oh? You know, it might be interesting to see you get in trouble.
We should avoid attracting too much attention. We can't just leave.
Exactly, my boy.
Let's help her.
All right, princess. Let's dispense with the pleasantries.
You dare attack someone on our turf? Well, how about a few rounds of...
Darn it! Quick, just...
Spineless thugs.
Miss Zila, phew. It's a good thing these vagrants have got some nerve looking for trouble.
Shut it, Sampo. This is you written all over it. Wildfire has countless issues on its plate right now. We don't need a side order of Koski. I hear Silvermane Guard is paying the underworld a visit. You kidnapped me and brought me to the... Listen to her. What is the... Do you know what's become of us down here while you live the easy life? Did you even consider the fate of the Underworlders? The Silvermane Guards aren't living the easy life. We are constantly engaged with... Do you even hear yourself? You protect the underground? Redeploying every guard to the surface. The Madam Guardian has her reasons. Enough talk. You're coming with me. Chief Oleg wants to see you, and he's got more than a few questions.
Perfect, Miss Zila. We were just on our way to pay Chief Oleg a visit ourselves. Room for a few more?
Fully booked. Who are they? What good is your name by itself?
Well, it's like this. The chief's in the market for specific talent. An urgent request, so I'm taking them to see him.
We're looking for a Stellaron. It's the source of all the disasters here.
I would recommend you not recite your story to everyone you meet. Miss Zila won't understand it anyway, so let's save it for the...
You're right. I don't understand it. And I don't plan on passing the message on either. I'm leaving.
Bored? Your Big Brother Sampo's always up for... What kind of question is that? Well, that just means there's something wrong with your question. Questions are like transactions. If your request isn't clear, you might end up buying the wrong thing. Wildfire are one of my major clients. Though the work is mostly odds and ends, still, it's always a pleasure. Zila works for them, Oleg's most trusted lieutenant.
Yeah, well, but a very...
As a non-member, not a clue. They'd never tell me their ultimate aims. Shame, really. It's not like I'm a blabbermouth. A pleasure.
I will arrest you under the Supreme Guardian's decree. Nothing has changed. I am not your friend. I saw you the day before the Goethe Hotel. Japard took you to see just like the interstellar travelers of ancient legend. Japard said that you wanted to help us with what happened. The Supreme Guardian didn't tell me the details, and Japard had to rush back to the front line. Oh, the Silvermane guards withdrew to the surface long ago. I must avoid that identity here. Until we're back in the overworld, I propose a temporary truce and cooperation. Your true intentions are, if it helps you to trust me, I'm willing to answer your questions to the best of my ability. Let me repeat. All I received were the Supreme Guardians, and all the Supreme Guardian told me was that your identities were counterfeit and that your intention was to... Truthfully, I've never heard of this Stellaron, but if all this catastrophe could be brought to an end simply by sealing it, then I hope its existence proves to be real. Fragmentum monster activity on the surface intensified, and hostilities on the front line were critical. To resist the invasion, the architects had no choice but to redeploy the guards to the front line. If we couldn't hold our defensive line, then we wouldn't be able to maintain our supply of aid to the underground, which would have collapsed without us. That was the Supreme Guardian's explanation. In truth, I've always felt like something important is being hidden. Whether it's the architects, Mother, or Silvermane guards, there's always an unnatural element to their actions. Since encountering you, the unexpected seems to have arrived in waves. I never thought I'd enter the underworld that has been sealed away for so long. I have a feeling that with you, I can pick up the lost threads and dispel my uncertainties. We should...
Oh, hi! Wanna listen to my thoughts on the underground? Where should I start? My observational skills are second to none. Well, the underworld is surrounded by cliffs, and there's no obvious structure. It seems like a spread out collection of mines and small towns, just like the outskirts of Belobog. There's that huge pillar called the Furnace Core that's always in view. Maybe it's some kind of energy hub? From what I've seen, the residents are nearly all miners. It seems like the people here have less than those in the overworld. Still, the miners watch fights in their spare time. It's less pretentious than that theater they have on the surface. They're always in a hurry. The pace of life here is so fast. Things are pretty big. I'm not so good at analyzing people. That guy? He's lazy, lying, cunning, and evil. I don't like him. Can't stand the sight of him. I bet you think he's pretty entertaining. Watch out or he'll fool you. Ah, you mean that naughty kid we played hide and seek with? Dr. Natasha said that she's a handful, but that she also takes care of the homeless kids. Maybe she's more mature than she seems? Still, I can't believe how arrogant she is. I was pretty mad with her for a while. The Silvermane girl? She's pretty. I like looking at her. When I first met her, I thought she was kinda scary, but now it seems like there's something on her mind. I'm too nervous to ask her. At least she's not trying to arrest us anymore. She says what she thinks. I like her. And did you hear what she said about the Silvermane guards? Sounded like she'd been waiting a long time to say it. I think I'd get along with her. If we can get her to help us, we'll bag a Stellaron in no time. If you hear any juicy gossip, information, come find me.
How are you finding your first trailblazing expedition? That's good. I'm about to summarize the intel we've gathered so far. Did you want to listen? First, we have the underworld, a huge underground space. Miners have built towns here and are excavating geomarrow. We learned from Natasha that the underworld shoulders the energy needs for their entire civilization. Laboring in the underworld used to be a great honor, and there was regular... Sampo mentioned the furnace core, which people would use to travel in both directions. But now, each realm is sealed off from the other. Only the automatic transport line for geomarrow and goods is still in operation. The reason for sealing the furnace core still needs to be investigated. In addition, it appears that Sampo has secret connections that grant him passage between here and the surface that may come in useful to us. Up to now, apart from Branya, whom Sampo brought here, at the Fight Club, I heard people say that the guards withdrew from the underground many years ago, and that it was the Supreme Guardian who gave the order. At the time, the Supreme Guardian was none other than Cocolia Rand. Next, we have our goal. But after we revealed our intentions, the Supreme Guardian suspended communications and sent soldiers to arrest us. Her reaction was strange, to say the least. It's too early to say, but it was a radical move. It means that we must have broached a highly sensitive subject, a secret that she's sparing no effort to protect. If I remember our discussion correctly, I think there are two main possibilities: the Architects and the Stellaron. I'm inclined to think it's the latter, but we lack evidence. There's an old saying that goes, good fortune lies within bad fortune lurks within good. Even when compared with the overworld, the underworld has a long history. There should be valuable intel here. Not to mention, without the Supreme Guardian's interference, we have a better chance than ever of locating the Stellaron. Lastly, we have the main strength of the underworld: wildfire. After the Silvermane guards withdrew, and in order to keep the peace, the residents of the underworld spontaneously organized their own militia, thereby taking over the guards' duties. Ally? It's a little premature to be talking about that. But Wildfire will be familiar with all manner of forces below ground. If we want to find Stellaron clues in the underground, I'm certain they can help. I don't know them. Trust isn't part of the picture yet. But speaking of trust, I suggest you don't place too much of yours in Sampo Koski. He hasn't revealed his true intentions, but he has managed to corral us into a difficult situation, almost without us realizing. That's a dangerous person indeed. That's all we need to summarize for now.